Hello there. I'd like to introduce to you the template bridge. And the template bridge solves one of the more annoying parts of X-Wing that I find anyway, and that is dealing with maneuvering through another ship when the template goes like that, because even if you take the ship off, you still have to deal with the holder on the base. Sometimes there are other ships around here that make it difficult to either sub out the ship or to take it off. So this aims to get around all those problems. So it's made of two pieces. The first is the part that holds the maneuver template, and then there's the receiver end that you use on the ship. So let's demonstrate how you use it. Let's start with let's do a 3 bank over Cath here. So we just put the bank in there, and you can see there are magnets on this, so it just snaps into place, and there's a hole here, so you can ensure that it's flush against the base here, so you're getting a good accurate movement. We mark the TIE Advanced Prototype here and sub it out for the base. Now Cath happens to be just tall enough that the bridge is kind of sit on her just by the barest hair, but any ship on 2 pegs should be fine, with the exception, of course, of the Ghost and I think maybe the Trandoshan Slaver, and most ships on 3 pegs are okay as well, with the exception of ships like the Star Viper. Anyway, back to the demonstration. So we have the bridge in place. Now we're going to take the TIE Advanced Prototype, slide the receiving end in here until it's flush up against the back, and then put it against the table and hold this in place and just move this until it's flush up against there. And then we know we have a good positioning. We take that off, and then we take that off. And there you go. So the next question is it accurate? Well, let's sub out Cath real quick so that we can do this the old-fashioned way, and we will find out. So we'll take the 3 out of here. And we'll just use the bridge base part because we already established that that was 40 millimeters by 40 millimeters. Pop that out, and then put Cath, oops, I moved the 2 while I was at this, back into place, and well, there was a little bit of slop just while I was moving Cath into place, but as you can see, it's, you know, millimeter accurate if you are careful and you do it right. So I think this solves a lot of the problems with both accuracy, because eyeballing is extremely inaccurate. Just for fun, let's quickly grab another ship and see how we do here. I mean, I know I've moved Cath, but so this, well, let's do it with this. All right, so here's where we want to end up. Actually, let me sub that out, because normally you'd be moving forward. All right, so now if I were to eyeball this, I would, you know, sort of stand over here, try to get this in the right place, hold it here, and try to hold it steady while I moved my body so that my eyes were over here, and I would kind of think that that looked good. And this wasn't me making a mistake intentionally for the demonstration. This is legitimately me trying to eyeball it, and as you can see, it's off by, you know, a fair amount. So that's the maneuver bridge. There are this is version 1. This is the prototype. So I think this is pretty much the final version, final model for that. I need to do some changes here because not all ships will work with this, because some go beyond the base. So for example, a Y-wing engines will stick into there, and I think also the front if I were to do a K-turn, would run into this. There are going to be two versions, one with just the single shaft down the middle for the, for example, the interceptors when they K-turn and the Y-wings, and then one with just the a hole in the middle, a gap in the middle, so that those ships can fit themselves through there. Additionally, I'll be making a large base so that you can do this with large ships as well. It is still technically possible to do this with a large ship, I suppose, so maybe I don't need to bother, because of course, as long as you sub out like that, this isn't exactly the same place. So maybe I don't need a large base version. So yeah, forget I said that. So if you're interested, let me know. I'm not sure if I want to produce this yet or not, but if there is a big call for it, then I'm willing to look into what it would take. Thanks for watching.